How you guys doing? Julie, thanks for dropping in. How you doing, family? I'm doing good. Good as I can. In the Matrix, you know what I mean? Cole, how you doing? What's up, guys? There's my people. TikTok's catching on yet? No? None of my people on TikTok yet? Cole, you're doing better now, man. Amy, nice to see you, fam. So you deleted the TikTok. You deleted TikTok? TikTok is a weapon, fam. Don't sleep on TikTok. I'm telling you. Don't sleep on TikTok. You gotta use these things to your advantage, fam. You gotta use these things to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let it consume you. But I'm gonna tell you, I've learned a lot of stuff on TikTok, you guys. And it is trashy. Like, if you let it, it can be really trashy. You know what I mean? But TikTok is on a different level as far as information, right? You know what I mean? How you doing, Deanna? Nice to see you, family. Nice to see my people in here. Miller, how you doing? Try to bring up the vibe of this Matrix a little bit, right? There's my people. I see you guys. Hey, it looks like Facebook might have unshadow banned me a little bit. How you guys doing on TikTok? What does the red thing say? It says, Now Foods Vitamins admits that they use duck feathers, shrimp shells, and black mold for their vitamins. That's what it says. These people, I got them, I emailed them. No big deal, right? Meh. This one says meh. No big deal. That they're feeding these human beings these duck feathers as vitamins. It's no big deal, man. They're feeding the human race fermentation, duck feathers, and shells of shrimp right here as vitamins. That is not a vitamin. If shrimp shells was a vitamin, guess what? I'd be at the shrimp factory right now getting shrimp shells, and I'd be grinding them up and making money on vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're doing meh? I see what you're saying. That's how you were doing? I got you, fam. Right on. I thought you were saying meh to this, like no big deal, right? Because a lot of people don't think it's a big deal that they're eating mold as vitamins. It's one thing to eat it, but as vitamins. Am I freezing on Facebook, guys? I'm sorry. I cannot. That one I can't help. It shouldn't be doing that though. I got a stable connection. Instagram is highly recommending. What is this? Some kind of spam guy? Alright. The world is sick, bro. That's right. The world is sick. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. They got all my accounts on all platforms are pretty much just shadow banned completely. Pretty much just, it's probably the hashtags that I use. Anything truth, they're gonna just ban you. That's right, Cole. The world is sick AF, bro. The world is sick AF. Christian, you got something at 555? It is a big deal, right? I think it's a big deal. A lot of people don't seem to still think it's a big deal. So I just keep talking about it. You know what I mean? I'm just going to keep talking about these vitamins. And I'll just keep hitting it from different angles. And I'll keep exposing it and exposing it and exposing it, right? I mean, they're using these. People are eating. Do you think people know they're eating duck feathers for vitamins? I mean, as long as you know that, I'm cool, right? Like, that's cool, man. As long as you know. But do you really know? Because they use code words, guys. Right? They use code words. They don't give us the real word. Why don't they just say shrimp shell vitamin? They have code word, chitosan. It's called chitosan. You know what I'm saying? And then vitamin C, they make it off black mold. They make it off black mold. Vitamin C, fam. Aspergillus niger. What the hell is that? Why do they gotta send you through all these code words? Why do they send you through all these? There it is right there. I put it on this green screen. You guys can screenshot this. Screenshot it. It's right there. What is Aspergillus niger? They tell you plain as day, fam. Screenshot that. Right there. This is Now Foods. I'm exposing this right here. Right now. Again. For the 100th time, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys. This is their email to the company. Alert the media. People are eating crab shells in duck feathers for vitamins. Where's the news at? Where's the news at? At least just let people know. At least let people know. You must have lost another account. Me? I'm always getting shadow banned. I have only lost one account so far, surprisingly, furry. But that's why I made 5 more, fam. That's why I made 5 more accounts. Cause they be hacking me, fam. I had to make a backup Facebook. They got me on Facebook. Right, guys? You know what I'm saying? I had to make a backup. It's crazy, man. I don't care. I'll just keep making accounts. I'm a nerd like that. I'll just keep making accounts. I know how to at least get on the For You page on TikTok, and then people can try to share the word, right? This is just one of the hundreds and hundreds of tricks and stuff in our food, guys. And it's not just vitamin. This stuff is hidden in the food. Citric acid. You know what I'm saying? You guys heard me talk about citric acid? This stuff is literally hidden in it. It's hidden in the food. It is literally used as a preservative. They don't even have to list it. And then you'll see it like on a lot of products, fam. Like a lot of these energy drinks, the second ingredient is citric acid. The second ingredient. You know what I'm saying? The second ingredient is citric acid. You know how much of that citric acid that is? That's not limes. That's not lemons, right? Even though lemons really ain't that great either. But it's not that. Then what is it? It's Aspergillus niger. Again, what is it? Here goes the rabbit hole. Why can't we just know? Like if I eat an apple, guess what the ingredients are? It's apple, man. Do you see what I'm saying? It's an apple. It's alive. It's not dead, burned up fermentation. You know what I'm saying, guys? They're feeding everybody a bunch of dead stuff. Like literally, everything is dead. Like these rocks that they're feeding you as vitamins. Just because you grind up a rock and put it in a pill doesn't make it like good for you. You're supposed to get trace minerals, right? You're supposed to get trace mineral. You're not supposed to eat rocks, fam. Never in nature would we be popping rocks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, apple and plastic coating. Twilight Zone, not my apples. Maybe a lot of number 4s. If you're eating number 4s, I haven't ate a plastic apple in a long time. But yes, a lot of them are. You know what I'm saying? But that one is a trick that I haven't fell for a really long time, guys. If we're still eating plastic apples, pop rocks, right? Mold in the energy drinks, Christian. Mold in the energy drinks, bro. If you guys are still eating plastic apples, fam, I feel bad for you. Because all you got to do is just get the number 9s. At least it doesn't have the wax on them. You know what I'm saying? At least you got that going. Book recommendations. I mean, for what, fam? You know what I mean? Are you talking about overall health and wellness, or like you're trying to get cleaned up on your diet? Go to Dr. Sebi's book. Go to Dr. Sebi's book. Start studying Sebi. if you want to really find the truth of what's up. Sebi gave us the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, what do I mean by the number 9 on Facebook? It means organic, brother. Number 4 is going to be your wax sprayed shellac. Remember the shellac, guys? I always talk about the shellac bug they spraying on your food. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, we're picking poisons, fam. Wendy, how you doing? You ditched the citric acid. You're good on the citric acid. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, fam. It's hard to avoid. If you see it, and then it's like, try to find it, try to see it where it's hidden also. If you got anything with preservatives in it, then you probably got citric acid, because it's a natural preservative. But you guys, if you didn't just see my video, probably because I'm shadow banned, my recent video talking about these terms and what they do. They hide this stuff in. They're hiding it, man. You guys haven't seen my videos showing them hiding this shit. Every one of my videos is showing how much they hide this. The castoreum, that's another example. I made a video about that one too, guys. You know what I'm saying? The beaver gland, that's what I'm saying. And it's why is it called castoreum? Why isn't it just beaver gland? You know what I'm saying? Why isn't it just beaver butt glands? That's what they are. That's what they are. I mean, they're not really using that one. It's just examples. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just examples that they look at every direction. Every direction. Look at the pink salt. You think the pink salt is really a coincidence, guys? You know what I'm saying? Do you really think we were all tricked, fam? Like, we were all tricked by the pink salt. Were you not? I was. I fell for the pink salt, dude. And then I learned about it, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, at least if it's that crazy, then why don't they just talk about it that way, dude? Why did we just all think it was in the Himalayas? Why did we all just think that this salt was right from this beautiful mountain where this salt was fresh, and they weren't blowing it up with a bunch of radioactive compounds? You guys want to know about pink salt? See, you guys still don't all know. I keep posting these videos about the damn pink salt, and about half of you guys know about the pink salt. Do we need to go down the pink salt rabbit hole again? Do we need the pink salt rabbit hole again? I got it almost every live. Almost every live. And then after I explain it, this many people are usually vibing with it still. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's a dirty vibe, guys. What you want? All right, let me talk about it. Here we go down the pink salt rabbit hole again. This is fine. This is good. It's good practice for me. Hold on. All right, so we'll start with the basics, right? Nicholas, you got the hair product. Nicholas, the Bethana oil is amazing, man. It's really good. So I hope you enjoy it. Regardless of how it works, it's just a great product in general. Right here, guys. So you've got pink salt here. You're still using pink salt. It's got radioactive compounds in the salt. Now, people start freaking out, right? No way, man. You can't measure it. People are putting a Geiger machine on this. You can't measure the radiation in this salt with a Geiger machine. You know what I'm saying? So the point is it's small amounts. It's you guys. It's death of a thousand cuts. Come on now. You guys have ever heard of that? Death of a thousand cuts. Uranium is like one of the most horrible compounds found on the planet, and maybe there's only a little bit. Maybe there's only a little bit, but there's enough to be in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's there. It's there. So, this isn't nothing yet. This isn't just the beginning, the fact that it's radioactive. That's, not a really big deal, right? I've got 150 slides on this. I got 150 slides on the pink salt, guys. TikTok's. Okay, now we'll go over, guys. This is where I really want to clarify. Anybody who wants to know about salt right now, like everyone asks me about salt, guys. Okay, you guys want to know about salt? Pay attention here about the different salts. This is very important. All right. All right, check it out. I appreciate you guys on the love. I see you guys. Yeah, I was glitching, fam. I just switched on to my Wi-Fi. Hang on a second. I'm going to show you guys something about the salt. So look at this, guys. This is pay attention here. This is Lead Safe Mama. This is her website, okay? This lady, her kids got poisoned by lead. Okay? So she went crazy on testing this lead, fam. And she started testing the salt, right? So she had to because she kept finding so many different amounts of leads in these salt that she had to test even she had to post it because they're all different. What she was getting is all different than what they post on their websites for their levels of salt. Okay? So here they talk about, the worst ones, right? These are actually, this is group number 4. This is still not the worst. But here's a bunch of pink Himalayans. They're all at 250 parts per billion of lead per measurement. However she does it, she's got it mapped out. She's got it dialed. So look. Right here. I don't know if you guys can see that on Facebook. TikTok, I know you guys can screenshot that. You guys got to just use that for reference. The idea, everybody's asking me about Celtic salt, guys. Everybody's asking me if Celtic or sea salt works. It depends. I can't just say Celtic salt. You know why? Because as you go down this rabbit hole, look, there's a Celtic right there at 420 parts per billion. Selena Celtic salt. Do you see what I'm saying here, guys? I've been trying to explain this to people. I've been trying to explain this to you guys. Redmond salt, Little Savage, Redmond salt. Hey, check this out. I've got this screenshot. Redmond salt. They put that they had 0 lead in their salt. She found 250 parts per billion in Redmond sea salt. And listen, she posted it. Okay? Lead Safe Mama, she posted it. And they contacted her. They emailed Lead Safe Mama. And they said, hey, they're a multi-million-dollar salt company. They're a multi-million-dollar salt company. Right? And they contacted her. That's right, guys. Jacobsen is the bottom of the rabbit hole. That's the best salt. Jacobsen's. This is why I keep telling y'all I choose Jacobsen's, because I rabbit holed it for so long. Thank you for letting me know that my connection's good on your end, Raven, because it's distracting. If I'm out of the connection, I have to fix it. So again, the Redmond's sea salt, they put that there's no lead in it. And Lead Safe Mama found 250 parts per billion. Now, if you're vibing with the Redmond's a lot like the Himalayan. Why? Because it's literally an old dead-ass ocean underground. You see what I'm saying? You're eating something that's been dead for thousands of years, fam. That's why I go with Jacobsen's. Why? Because it's out of a sea that's alive right now, and it's a clean sea, and they test it, and there's no lead, and it's a clean sea salt. So that's why I try. Yes, lead safe. No, it's lead, not lead save. It's lead safe, mama. Like she's safe from lead. Go to Lead Safe Mama. I had that link in my bio, guys. I think I might still. If not, I'll reactivate it. Lead Safe Mama, do you guys want to get her link? Let me activate it on my link tree, and you guys can go to her website. You can check the salts and see which ones are you vibe with, because I can't tell you. I can't tell you which ones are good or not, because I'm going off of what she posted. I don't go off what anything else. I don't go off what Google posted, because she's truthing these fools. She exposed these clowns, and they contacted her, so you know they were scared. They were like, how did you find that salt? Redmond salt? They contacted, they said, how'd you find that lead in my salt? That's right, Lead Safe Mama. Her name's Tamara. Her name's Tamara. Okay? That's the one you guys want. Let me go. Hey, bear with me. I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to make sure that's on my link tree. Bear with me and screenshot this screen, okay? Bear with me and screenshot this screen, okay? Bear with me and screenshot this screen, okay? See what I'm saying about the pink salt, you guys? Do you see what I'm saying? Jacobsen's is like $13 on Amazon, guys, and it lasts me like a month and a half. And I use a lot of salt, kind of, because I eat a lot of salads, and I hydrate a ton, so I use a little more salt, and then when I fast, I use a little more. All right, next page. All right, cool. Let's go. I got way more for you guys on the pink salt. Hang on. All right, before I go any further, before I go any further, guys, this is what she's recommending. I want to get in here. Yes, somebody, good job, Twilight. Thank you. That's her. You got her Facebook. Yeah, she's good on Facebook. She's active on there. She's amazing, guys. She's doing way more than just salt. She's exposing like all the plates and all the crazy stuff that, like, even the mixers, guys, the KitchenAid mixers. You guys know about those? Those things are leaded up, and they can leach it into your food. And there's like recalls, kind of like if you contact them, I guess you can get a replacement. You can get them replaced, but either way, I'm pretty sure they got a lot of lead in their stuff. And it's just being mindful. It's just being mindful, you know. Her Facebook, guys, the one on Facebook posted it. It's just Lead Safe Mama, bro. Lead Safe Mama. Just literally, I'll type it here. Lead Safe Mama. Just like that. Like spelled like that, okay? She's the one. So here is this is what she recommends, and Jacobson's is the easiest to get out of all those. Okay, see what I'm saying here? I don't know if you can see it. Do you see why I go with Jacobson's, you guys? And I contacted Jacobson's. I contacted them. I got all their testing information on their heavy metals in the salt. I got to check their mercury levels of their salt. They filter for microplastics, and they don't even really get any of it. You know what I mean? So it's about the best way to do your salt, and there's still a process involved. You know what I mean? They still kind of like, I think they have to boil it out of the seawater. You know what I mean? So there's still a process involved in that salt, but we're picking poisons, right? You need a little salt to add to certain things. You just do in life. You know what I mean? You guys are welcome. All right. You're very welcome. Every time I've shown the phone, it's been good. Thank you for letting me know, because I don't know what it looks like on your guys' side. So I appreciate you for letting me know, brother. You guys on Facebook, you guys are, and on TikTok, you guys are all amazing. I appreciate you guys. I'm just wanting to get the info. I've been wanting to make videos, guys, for you. You know what I mean? I've been trying to make the videos, but those don't get seen. It's got to be the crazy stuff that gets seen. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to do both. I did make one about Jacobson salt, but no one saw that video. You know what I mean? Of course. So, but we'll go back and show more about the pink salt, because it's not over yet. We got to make sure that it's... This right here, guys. You're still with me? I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. Look at you. You guys make me feel good, man. I've been needing you guys. I've been missing you, Michelle. Appreciate you. You guys are freaking amazing. Seriously, you guys really do make me feel good. So this is my favorite. I love you guys too, man. Raven, I see you. So this right here is my favorite fact about this salt. You have to eat 6 spoons of this to get any nutrient benefit. Do you see what I'm saying? You gotta eat 6 spoons of this. Facebook. You guys know this one. You guys have seen it, right? This what website is this? What website? This is the government's biotech website. They have to post the facts. The Celtic sea salt is very hit and miss, fam. Rachel, it's nice to see you, fam. Nice to see you. It's been a grip, huh? I know, man. The Celtic salt, guys. You can't just say Celtic salt nowadays. It sucks. You gotta rabbit hole your Celtic salt. You gotta rabbit hole your Celtic salt, or just get Jacobson's, or go on LeadSafe's site. I don't know every salt, fam. I don't know what the hell Windsor salt is. You know what I'm saying? Kosher, no. I don't vibe kosher salt, because kosher salt is just a cleaner version of just like a mine salt. It's just a low quality. Believe it or not, the kosher thing isn't really that great. The kosher thing's kind of hit and miss. Kosher, the way I look at kosher, guys, kosher is like it's like the UK compared to the United States. Do you see what I'm saying? So like the UK's got all of our ingredients banned out of their food, but then they still have toxic foods. Like they're still eating toxic foods. So it's the same idea with kosher. You can have something kosher and it's still essentially a toxic. like in essence. You know what I'm saying? What's the derivative? What does it derive from? That's what I always want to know. What does it derive from? You see what I'm saying? Then I'm like, all right. Oh, it's just mine salt without the chemicals sprayed on it. That's not enough for me. That's not enough for me to vibe with it. Kosher just means a priest prayed over it. Well, from what I've seen, kosher is it's just omitting a lot of the extra chemicals and stuff that they do to it. So it's a little bit less chemicals, but it's still, like I said, it's still the mine salt. What kind of salt is it? It's not like Jacobson's sea salt that is kosher. You know what I mean? Because Jacobson's sea salt is way more kosher than if you go get Morton's kosher salt. You see what I'm saying? Jacobson has a kosher sea salt or Italian. Yeah, you know what? I don't use any of their other stuff. I literally just use their sea salt. I literally just use Jacobson's sea salt, fam. You know what I mean? Definitely, guys. It's still, like I said, I got 140 slides on the pink salt. Yeah, go ahead. You can see it here. This is the government's biotech website, fam. This is the government's biotech website, fam. It's telling you right here that you have to eat 6 spoons of the salt to get any nutrient benefit from it. That's like honey. That's just like honey. Why is that just like honey? Because you got to eat so much honey before you get their little benefits out of fake honey. That's really just not good for you whatsoever. And it was a big lie. It was a big bad lie. Bonnie baking soda in smaller amounts is fine. Smaller amounts. People are guzzling baking soda. That's crazy. I would not recommend guzzling baking soda. It's still sodium bicarbonate. It's still sodium. It's kind of like eating salt almost. And if you doubt me, then put baking soda on a wound. It'll sting. You know what I mean? It is a form of salt. So people that are just eating buckets of it is wild to me. But you can use a little bit. I use a little bit in my toothpaste. You can use it to clean. Yes. I use it for my veggies, my fruits. Yes. Baking soda is alkalizing. Don't get me wrong, it's a good one. Just be mindful, man. People eating this stuff by the buckets is just everyone's an experiment right now. And I only use a certain baking soda though. I won't use anything but the one I have. The one I found on Amazon, that's the only one I use. It's aluminum free and it's organic. You ever seen organic baking soda, guys? I bet you haven't. I'll bet you money you haven't. People think they're vibing high with the Bob's Red Mills. Dude, Bob's Red Mills, dude, those guys are kind of clowns. Honestly, I'm going to expose those guys too. Claiming, to be this, they are better in ways. But there's a bunch of stuff that they got that's nothing great and they're more expensive. So they've got a lot, there's a lot of Bob's Red Mills that is not that great. But there's levels to it, guys. Bob's Red Mills is a step above, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got organic baking soda, fam. That's in my Amazon list. You want me to expose the Bob's Red Mills? It's pretty simple with them. I mean, I can tell you right now, virtually, they will portray to be like a better company, but you guys, they still sell these products. A lot of them are still GMO, and they still sell things like corn flour, fam. Like, I'm sorry, guys, corn flour is beyond trash. Like, if we're still eating corn flour at this point, that's like drinking canola oil, guys. If we don't know vegetable oil is trash yet, like corn flour, it's beyond trash. Like it's, you guys know that vegetable oil is bad yet? Do you guys at least try to avoid that one on this part yet? I used to not, you know what I mean? I used to eat it, but it's trash, guys. Avocado oil is like 100 times better. You know what I'm saying here? So there's levels to this stuff. The lion's manes that I use is actually on my Amazon list in my bio. The lion's mane. I also get fresh lion's mane. I'm lucky enough that my local health food store, they roll with the lion's mane. Cornflakes, man. I don't want to ruin your cornflakes. But it depends on how you guys want to look at this stuff. Corn is not digestible. You see what I'm saying? Julie's got some avocado oil. Get the Chosen brand. The rest of a lot of it's fake. It's a pain in the ass. This world's a pain in the ass. The Chosen brand avocado oil is one of the only fucking real ones there are. And then it goes deeper, but I'm not going deeper than that tonight. It goes deeper than that. But we're picking poisons. That's what we got to do. Okay, so we're talking cornflakes, guys. Corn does not digest. Did you know that? Think about it. No cereal, Twilight Love. Unfortunately, not really. I actually do have a cereal. I actually do. It's Kamut Puffs, but it's not like I eat it like I used to eat cereal and all that. The sea moss stuff, does it taste better than seaweed? Yeah, it's definitely less flavor than seaweed. I love seaweed flavor. I love the seaweed. All right, so the corn, guys. We can't digest corn. You know that, right? They try to tell us that there's something in it. No, man. Why do you poop it out? Why do we keep listening to what they tell us about food? Think about it. If you eat plastic, if a baby eats a plastic, what happens? He poops out that plastic. What happens when you eat corn? You poop out the corn. You don't digest it. So if we're crushing this into a powder, what if we crushed plastic up into a powder and put it in a little tablet, right? Right? And we ate that. Our body can't process corn. Why? Because it's unrecognizable. Why? Why is it unrecognizable to the human body if this is a plant that we're intended to eat? Tell me that one. This is where it gets deep. Because you have to understand, it's not assimilating with the body because it's not a real plant. It was made. It was made. Do you guys want to see corn? You guys know what corn is? You found a great pair of grounding shoes, fam? Sure. Send it. What do you got? Look at corn. Corn pisses me off, man. It's a fake plant, and it hurts your body. It literally hurts your body to eat it. That's right, corn's a hybrid. Why? Why the hell does corn not digest in the human body? Why doesn't it digest in the human body? I love cornflakes, man. Drop some sugar on those bastards. Frosted Flakes, bro. Literally, Frosted Flakes are just cornflakes with sugar, like, splattered on it, right? You get stomach pains straight away? Probably, because the body's not recognizing. Cereal was my number one killer. Cornflakes. Cornflakes, yeah. You know? What about the animals who eat corn, Julie? Exactly. Exactly. I'm trying to catch all your comments, fam. Yeah, so again, with the corn and the animals, guys, these animals, this corn is hidden into their food just like ours. And then they have all these allergies and they have all these sicknesses, right? And if you're feeding your animal a low quality diet, like you'll know. Like you can tell they'll be struggling somehow. They'll be itching, they'll be drinking too much water, or they'll be hyperactive, they'll be acting weird. They all have different effects to these. They all have different symptoms, right? Why? Because look at what the hell happened. This was nature and this is what man did. Is this not a big deal anymore? You know what I mean? Like why doesn't it digest? We're eating this as a whole, as a human race. Why does corn poop right out? Why does corn poop right out? Why does corn poop right out? Think about it. And this is one of the most used. You guys want to talk? You guys are truthers here, right? You guys are all truthers. You guys want to talk conspiracies or whatever? This is one of the biggest fucking conspiracies done on mankind. Literally. Literally, think about it. Think about fucking feeding the human race bark dust. It's assimilating the same as bark dust. This plant does not assimilate. It doesn't recognize. And you're grinding it into a powder and adding it to all the food. Little kids eating Takis, they're made of corn flour. They're already toxic by the ingredients. Corn used as a filler, yeah, and it's in all the feed. Guess what they feed your cows and your pigs and your chickens? Think about it. This is one of the biggest fucking... Do you guys see what I'm saying here? This is an injustice to mankind. Am I wrong? They're feeding people this and our animals that you guys eat. Think about that. These animals, what can we do to stop it, Sam Adams? We just gotta share, share, share. And obviously, you know, I've been saying this for online for months now. You see what I'm saying? And I keep doing it. You know, it's because it's almost like like we forget almost, like that the human race is surviving on plants that they make, and this was deliberate. It was deliberate. It was designed this way. They brought this shit into North America. They grew these plants, these crops, all these crops they need so bad. They brought all this crap in here. I know you guys are sharing. I know you guys, especially on Facebook. I appreciate you guys. You guys do great on there. That's why I got, you know, some attention on Facebook. And is all you guys were always sharing. I saw you guys, and then I turned the comments on, and then I got to react with you guys more. But the point is, you know, it's like collectively, the people, this isn't interesting enough, or this isn't distracting enough. But it's like the fucking human race is eating a bunch of plants that don't recognize in the human body. If I eat an apple or a berry or a pear, guess what? My body's going to break that down and it's going to use it. It's going to assimilate it into my human body. Right? It's going to assimilate. That means my body's going to grab it and it's going to turn it into my hair. It's going to turn it into my cells. It's going to turn it into my nerves. What if you're feeding it a bunch of fucking powder that it doesn't even know what it is? Your body doesn't know what this is. Do you see what I'm saying? And the human race is surviving on this. The cows, they're eating this corn. The chickens, they're eating this corn and we're eating them. We need all this protein People, you guys know protein is a scam, right? You guys know that protein is a scam? Christian's got 11:11 p.m. That's right. I need to slow down. Cause this is a scam, fam. It's a huge scam on humanity. Think about it. Protein, what the hell do we need protein for? Think about it. Where does the gorilla need this protein? And what is your protein? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? You know what? I know what it is, because I always rabbit hole it. So what is protein that you get from this flesh meat that you need so bad? You got 9/11. I got 8. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, Sam. For me. This one says, okay, fine, no more corn. We don't have any corn products otherwise. You know, I say, Julie, don't give something up unless you've rabbit holed it yourself. We get our protein from plants, you guys. Think about it. The protein we get from these animals, guess what? They get it from plants. Think of a deer. How do they have protein? How is the deer ripped and like muscular, in great shape, effortless? Deer, you see them jump stuff? They jump, dude. They don't trip. They're not in wheelchairs. Where does the deer get all this protein at? From the damn plants. So why are you going through a shitty source through these fake cows that are getting their protein from fake plants? Fake plants. These are fake fucking plants. These are fake. Corn is fake plants. This is a fake ass plant. It's not a real plant, fam. Just because it grows in the ground doesn't make it real. It doesn't make it real. It sucks, but it's the truth. And it doesn't stop with the corn. It's the same exact ass thing as with wheat. Protein makes your sister sick. Gorilla don't need no protein. Think about it. The gorilla's jacked. Look at an elk. Elk is 10 times more jacked than any human. Any douchebag that's eating a bunch of steroids, the gorilla's gonna throw that fool. And all he's eating is plants. Look at the hippo. The hippo is 1.5 tons. The hippo weighs 1.5 tons. You know they don't really even have much fat? Do you know that a hippo can chomp you in half with one bite? They're herbivores. The hippos. They eat plants, but they're 1.5 tons of muscle. Their skin is 6 inches thick. They look like these big fat animals, but they're really they really just be eating plants. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to just eat plants, guys. I'm just saying when you're tripping on the protein, like, it's a scam. It's a fucking scam. If you want real carbon 60, Bonnie, I don't know what that is, fam. I think I saw that. You mentioned that. I don't know what that is. Know where the food comes from, right? Rabbit hole the food, Raven. Rachel, huh? You got to rabbit hole what's going in you, especially if you're having problems. With me, it was like I was having problems. I had to figure it out. You know what I mean? But otherwise, just just know the facts. That's all I ask. Like with the vitamins, guys. Like, you want to eat crab shells for vitamins? Like, that's cool. But like, at least just know that is what it is. Because they're fucking giving us keywords. They're giving us fake umbrella words. Aspergillus. What the hell is that? You're welcome, Hubcap. You're welcome. Yeah, they don't recall the wild game. Again, I ate some wild meat I ate some meat for the first time in a long time. I ate some fish with my kid. We caught a nice fish. I he wanted to eat it. I didn't really want to kill it, but I took him fishing and he wanted to kill his fish. So I killed it and we freaking ate that sucker. You know what I mean? And so I'm not saying that meat is the devil. We're designed to eat some meat, but we can't drink blood. You know what I mean? We can't drink animal blood. We got 4 bitty canines. You know what I mean? We're not these ravenous, blood-meat eat ravagers. You know what I mean? Like they make us try to be. No, man. Look at your teeth. If you question if you're not a plant eater, look at your teeth. And I'm talking real plants, not fake ass corn plants, right? So the idea is, look at your teeth. Your teeth go like this in the front, and they slice the food, and then you shuffle it into your mouth, right? And then it goes back to what? More flat teeth, family. Herbivore teeth. All of our teeth, they're not canines. Look at a dog eat a plant. Dogs go like this, right? That's canine on canine on canine. That's a meat-eating ass animal. You know what I mean? Humans, we've got these big flat dinosaur-looking brontosaurus from Jurassic Park, fake dinosaur-looking teeth. That's our big flat fake teeth. Not fake, but you know what I mean? Like, they showed the brontosaurus in Jurassic Park where he's eating the leaf and he's got these big flat, look at your teeth all back in here. I've seen mine because I've had most of mine taken out from eating fake crap. Your dog likes to steam broccoli. Broccoli's not real, fam. It sucks. It sucks. But there's levels to it. Broccoli is better than corn, kinda. Okay? There's levels to it. Yeah, like the bear's teeth. Survival eating. You know, that's what it was about, in my opinion. That was nice of me to do. I mean, you know, I did what I had to do, Savage. You know what I mean? In the position I was at, I blessed that little fish, and I blessed his little soul and thanked his little soul for his meal. So, survival eating. This is the idea. I think if we were dying in nature, guys, we would make a kill on an animal. But if you've ever killed an animal, so I've done both. You grab a plant off a tree, man. It's so easy, and it's fruit. It tastes good. You don't have to do nothing to it. It's so simple. If you've ever just harvested your own fruit, what's my actual diet like? I eat mostly alkaline plants, fam. But again, I just had some fish, so I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? I'll eat a little bit of wild meat, but I definitely am not eating these fake ass animals and these fake plants. You know what I mean? I've just learned too much about it. So it's levels to it, though. There's levels to it. You know what I mean? I'm just way down the rabbit hole, guys. Julie, if you grow your own broccoli, it's still a man-made compound. That's why it's tricky, Julie. That's why it's tricky. Speak more about alkaline plants. Yeah, and you can grab my food list in my bio, fam. That's where I explain which plants are closest to nature, and that's, you know what I mean? That's where I'm trying to look toward, is closer to nature. Cook the peppers a little. Yeah, Mick, I would. I do. I cooked some peppers earlier, some green peppers. You know what I mean? You're good, Cole. You're good, man. I appreciate you. The free food list in the bio, right? Right, fam? I always try to give you guys the list, man, that I made you guys. Microgreens. All right, Black. Good question. You guys want to talk microgreens? You guys want to know some truth here? You guys want to know the real truth about this? I've been seeing people hustling these microgreens, people selling millions of these things. Dude, they're not good. They're not good. They're not good, guys. You want to know why? There's levels to it, folks, right? There's levels. Cauliflower's man-made too, Bonnie. Just like your broccoli, fam. Let me pull it up, and then I'll tell you guys about the microgreens. And this is a good time to do it. This is a perfect time to talk about the microgreens. Cooked onions and peppers, Twilight, in the iron, right? I like them in iron. You like with hemp oil. That's a good vibe. All right, guys. So TikTok sucks, and it doesn't green screen right. But this is an explanation, man, of what they did with these plants. They just played God with these plants, man. They taken all kinds of different plants. Can you guys see that on TikTok? Can you guys see that? That's the cabbage. That's the celery, or the it's celery's man-made too. But that's the cabbage. That's kale, right? That's cauliflower, broccoli. Okay, these are all man-made, right? Now they're microing them. Do you see what I'm saying? TikTok is just sucking it up lately, guys. Okay, so now they are. Think about microgreens, guys. See what I'm saying? Think about microgreens. They're freaking hybrids. They're hybrids of hybrids. They're hybrids, off of man-made plants. You understand that they're manipulated by humans over time, but what's bad about that? What do you think could be bad about playing God with your food? I appreciate you, fam. Yeah, getting more people on my lives is not going to be easy because they shadow banned the living hell out of me. When I first got back on here, we were getting some crowds, and you know, carrots, Sean, carrots, carrots are actually, they used to just be white, man, and then they kind of made them colorful, and then they turned into this orange. They use a chemical to make them orange. It's called carotenoids or something like that. You're talking about, you're talking about the, you're talking about, um, I gotta jump in, man. I gotta jump in here, bro. The Yucca app, the Yucca app, you can't use it to help you, but you can't live by the Yucca app. It's not all the, it's not carotenoid. That's right. They added the chemical to make them orange, man. I've rabbit holed it. You thought that the cabbage was good. Man-made, fam. Yeah, tomatoes, avocado. You're right. You're right. Raw vegetables, raw vegan. You're right. Those are all. They're all selective bred, and they're all man altered, and they've all been like the avocado. They grafted it with two different plants, and they made it, and now they breed it up for its size, and they alter the genetics. You guys want to see the avocado, the before and after of the avocado? You think that it was natural that they made the meat 20,000 times the thickness? You think that was an accident? I have no idea what I'm talking about. I love when you guys come in with that. I love when you guys come in with that. Let's see. Let's talk about it. That doesn't you think that they're just accidentally, you think that the tomato just blew up 50 times the size on accident? Let's look. I'll show you guys a good example. I just saw one at the store. You know that tomatoes, you know that they're like the size of, they're bigger than grapefruits now? Did you know that? No big deal, right? Here, I'll show you. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is natural selection, right? I was finding the slide, you guys. Stop eating all circus fruit if this is correct. You could do whatever you want, raw vegan. Raw vegan. Do whatever you want, dude. I don't really care what you say, because look what happened. Oh, this is just a natural selection. What you say, because look what happened. Oh, this is just a natural selection, bro. Look, you guys, come on, look at it. Do you guys see that little pebble next to that big monster? What was that? What was it? Was there ever a monstrous... See that little pebble next to that big monster? What was that? What was it? Was there ever a monstrous tomato that was found in nature before man made it? No. Never. Never. You can never find this big ass thing in real nature. You see the little pebble down there? You see it? I'll zoom in. That was a real tomato. This is what they do, guys. You saw the corn. You saw the pink salt. You see the vitamins. What else? You know what I'm saying? Come on, you guys. Come on. Think about it. Think about it. This guy's he's getting all upset. He's getting all worked up. Just take a deep breath there, raw vegan. I know I'm crushing your vibe. I don't want to ruin your day, man. Just take a deep breath. Just, you want to see the avocado? Vegans are tripping. The vegans tripping. Hey, I'm mostly vegan, but I think raw vegan, he's getting a little worked up, man. Just take a deep breath. I'm just telling you guys the truth here, right? You guys see what I'm saying? He's getting going. All right, that's okay. Let's talk about the avocado. Appreciate All right, dude. Here you go, raw vegan. I got one for you here, buddy. Take a look, see. We're talking no GMO. We're talking no big deal here. Is he? Did you guys lose him? All right. He's taking a deep breath. I think he says he's cool. He's ready to talk. All right, buddy. We got raw vegan ready to talk here. So this is what the avocado started as, right? No big deal. Look at this thing now, you guys. You think that's cool? Honestly, do you really think that's cool? Do you think that's normal? Do you think that's natural? Think about it. You've known about it, raw vegan. Good for you. That's good, man. That's great. I'm glad you guys know. Check it out, guys. See what I'm saying here? This is just an example. This is what they did only in America. This is that Miami fruit stuff. No, they actually do this stuff all over the place. Actually, it's not. This one is not. Usually, I'll agree with you. Dude, who cares what they call it, man? It's playing God with the food. I don't care if it's GMO. I haven't even said anything about GMO. I haven't even said the words GMO yet, the letters. So just, again, what do I think of bananas? Let's go. Let's show raw vegan some more stuff he already knows. Or whoever else wants to normalize this. This ain't normal, guys. I don't care what terms you're using. GMO this, non-GMO. I don't give a damn what you call it. It's just examples. It's just examples. Don't give him no clout. It's just no. He's making a great example. Let's look at the banana, because he's helping everyone. You know what I mean? Look. Do you guys really think this is a coincidence? It's GMO. It's non-GMO. I don't care. I don't care about GMO. It's a bullshit umbrella term. And my frustration's not with this vegan bliss cat. My frustration is with the ignorance, the fact that nobody knows what's going on with this food. Walmart's, dude, bananas are Walmart's #1 selling item. And man made them. And now they're just sugar fruits. Now they're just sugar fruits. They don't have any fiber. They don't have any seeds. It takes man to reproduce them. You see what I'm saying? It takes man to reproduce them. Look, that's how it started. That's how it's going. Why? Was that nature? Nope. Nope. Nature had jack shit to do with losing all the seeds in fruit. That's not normal, dude. But it's GMO. It's not GMO. It's non-GMO. Come on, bro. There's no fiber. It's pure sugar. They're fucking mutants. Well, I know I'm swearing a lot. No, they won't boot me for swearing. They'll boot me for truthing. I just get pissed, guys. It's because I'm not eating this stuff. Like, honestly, I'm not eating this. Y'all, you guys are. Like some of you. You see what I'm saying? Some of you keep repeating the same things over and over. You just get blocked out. Like, at that point. Good night, Mr. Vegan. Dude, I'm vegan too, kind of. But It's GMO. It's non-GMO. Take it back a step here. Let's talk about something I eat. How about that for a second? You guys want to talk about something I eat? This is some food that I eat. Looks like crap because it's all zoomed in. This is a salad, fam. You know what I mean? So you see that sea moss gel on there? So you mix that into your salad. That'll give you like that consistency if you like the dressing more, right? So I got organic lettuces in there. You know, I don't use spinach. You know, but I got organic leaf lettuce, organic romaine lettuce, and then I put oregano. I put different oils in there. There's some pear. There's a slice of just organic pears, guys. You can get Trader Joe's. If you guys have a Trader Joe's, they have good pears. They have good, even their apples are better. I eat some of their apples sometimes. And then I'm just saying, like, people are asking about sea moss and what I do with my salads. I put, this has got the Jacobson salt on it, hemp seeds, not pumpkin seeds. Amy, pumpkins are man-made, and pumpkin seeds are very hard on the digestive system. They don't really digest, and those seeds aren't really, even though you can make them taste good if you do a bunch of stuff to them, those seeds are actually really not made to eat. And you can find protein and stuff in those seeds, but that doesn't actually make it good for us. The pumpkin was made from squash, fam, and they're man-made. So just if you have any stomach deals with eating pumpkin seeds, I'll tell you right now though, hemp seeds are like the opposite. Hemp seeds are amazing. Sea moss looks like seaman. Yeah, kind of, doesn't it? That's the sea moss gel. You love romaine? I do too. It's like healthy iceberg lettuce. Arugula is great. I usually have arugula Happy K in my salad, but this time I ran out. The arugula, it kind of goes fast. The arugula, it goes really fast. It'll if it's wet, if the arugula is moist, it'll go bad on you really quick. So try to keep it kind of dry actually. But arugula is one of the best, and it's like kind of peppery. That's just an example. You don't have to just eat salads. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that. I just saw this picture, and it came, and I wanted to just talk about something good for a second, right? Because I'm bashing all the fake plants. I don't want you guys to get discouraged and think that I just don't think anything's edible. You know what I mean? I've got the cherry tomatoes cut up in here, but am I getting like the organic cherry tomatoes if I can choose over the big fake ones? Yes. Trader Joe's, they have good organic cherry tomatoes, and that's a great food. You know what I'm saying? So, there's levels to it. There's levels to it. Somebody very special just came on my live, but I don't know what her name is on here. Sneaker. A little sneaky. Alright. So findaspring.com, Rach. Findaspring.com. Somebody talking about spring water? If you can. If you can. Oh, you're on Facebook, not TikTok. Twilight, I appreciate you. Have a good night, fam. Yeah. Yeah. My Facebook is shadow banned and there's 15. Yeah. I'm talking TikTok. Sarah, how you doing, fam? I see you dropped in. I appreciate you. How you doing, sister? Um, have you tried apple yacon? I don't know what that is. What kind of water? What kind of water? Spring water, guys. Just always make sure it's spring. If you can get to a spring, better. But just make sure it's spring. Do not consume tap. Do not consume. You know what I'm saying? Your fake water. Janice, I appreciate you. I try to do my best. I try to wake up, but then I try to, you know what I mean? I try not to ravage too much. You know what I mean? I don't want to discourage people, man. I just want the truth out there, and it's just a tough truth. And that's just, again, I don't expect anybody to live by anything. You know what I mean? I just want the information out there, and then, you know what I mean? It's kind of like when we learned cigarettes was bad. You know what I mean? Like when we learned cigarettes was bad, guess what? When we learned that, dude, a lot of people still kept smoking. You know what I mean? And they still are. You know what I mean? But at least we learned that they were bad and we had that benefit eventually, right? Where it was like the cigarettes were snuck in there. It lied to. You guys are welcome. I see you guys. I appreciate you. If people can't stand the truth, then fuck them. You know, that's the idea. That's the idea. That's why it's free social media. You know what I mean? It's free. It's free. So you all are welcome, man. I appreciate you guys. I've been missing coming on here. High silica, spring water. So that's a good question. Cause silica, I mean, there's got to be a standard of silica that's allowed. So like for example, if you have high arsenic water, because you can have spring water that's high in arsenic naturally, just depending on where you live. So that's where you want to know what levels are acceptable of silica to be in your water, and just double check that. But that's like really specific. You should be okay, man. If the idea is if you can get silica as rock, silica, yeah, and then you've got silicon dioxide, but that's different. The silica is supposed to be. Isn't that the one that comes from a type of quartz, right? And they make glass out of it, right? Isn't that silica? Same compound? Bonnie, you're welcome. Silica is worse. So, again, guys, these fake plants, it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop, you know what I mean? This one blew my mind. Fig Jam says, yes, that's right. Let's talk about solutions. That's a great question, Amy. That's a great topic. You know why, Amy? Because that's what I'm all about, fam. It's education. We have to educate first. So what's the solution? Everybody, see, you guys are all learning more about the citric acid and stuff. It has to be known. The more that you know it, the more that you can spread that information, and you guys can recite it. You guys can recite it, right? So here's this peach. This is another example. What the hell is a peach? A peach used to look like a cranberry. Selective breeding, man. What's wrong with that? Well, I don't know, because it used to be just this little vegetable, like tart, like you could barely eat it, and now it's this big sugary, juicy sugar candy. You know what I mean? So just know it, at least know it. It's still a plant. It's still better than eating plastic, but it's still sugar. The body recognizes these. If there's no fiber present with fructose, the body will assimilate it as just sugar. That's not good, because then you're going to the plants thinking that you're going to get better, like, and then you're getting a big sugar blast. Bonnie, I appreciate you. Have a good night. Got to go back to the Matrix tomorrow, right? We got the Matrix knocking at our door. You know what I'm saying? Give me one sec. Absorbic acid, beets, cauliflower, celery. That's right, Twilight. Beets. That's what they make all the sugar out of. Sorry, I was cussing. I need to stop my cussing. Beets are freaking man-made, and they make everybody's sugar out of it. The ingredient sugar you see most likely is made from fake beets that are sprayed with bug spray all day and ran through bones. That's your sugar, and it's sourced from trash. And celery is literally fake. It's completely 100% made. Ginseng root's also a hybrid. That's facts. It sucks, but it's facts. Absorbic acid, a lot of times your vitamin C is made from fermentation, right? I'm going to probably roll with you guys till about 9, and then I'm going to call it a 9. So I got like 10 minutes, and then I got a bunch of other stuff to do. But anyways, you guys, all my stuff is in my link tree in my bio. If you guys want my free food list, or you want to check out my Amazon page, anything like that, it's in my bio, you guys. I'm always trying to make sure you guys know that. I'm going to get the Lead Safe Mama's salt one back up on there so you guys can see about the different salts. Everybody's always asking me. You know what I mean? We went through a bunch of stuff tonight. Somehow we didn't make it to the bees, which is kind of funny because we've been on the bees a lot. Lately. I need to make the actual video. I've been so slacking on making my real videos. It's like I kind of just wait till it hits me, but I gotta start making more. I gotta make one about bees. I can throw one up quick. I should throw one up tonight. Jube, I appreciate you. Nice to see you, fam. Always appreciate you guys' comments. Rachel, I appreciate you. Cherish you too, fam. Appreciate it. We got Friday night. This one says, what I really love beets and celery and cauliflower. Yep. Yep, it sucks, fam. There's levels to it though, cause like I love pizza, you know what I mean? And I gave that up a long time ago. But then I did the cauliflower and the I did the beets and the broccoli for a while, and then I learned that it was really acidic to the body because they're man-made. So I freaking slowly stopped eating them, man. It sucks. You know what I mean? I did let go of pretty much all that those food. Like personally, I don't think everybody has to. You can get away with it. I couldn't. My stomach and everything would not allow me to. My gut. But like I said, we got to understand there's levels to it. That's why it's so tricky. This is supposed to be very, very tricky. Burdock root is a good one, fam. That's a good one. It's Dr. Sebi. You know what I mean? Burdock root's got all kinds of benefits. I haven't rabbit holed the exact benefits on burdock root, but I know it is great. And I just haven't gotten that deep into those particular the real deep, African alkaline herbs. You got no problem cutting garbage. Thanks for the knowledge. You're welcome, for sure. Just not hearing about the burdock root. It's a good one. Definitely check it out. Look up Dr. Sebi on burdock root. Just YouTube it for a couple hours, and or even a couple minutes, and you'll vibe with it. That's like sea moss. Yeah, right when you said that, people are mixing burdock root and sea moss because apparently burdock root the gives you all of your essential minerals. Like sea moss gives you almost all of them. Apparently, burdock root will give you all of your 102 minerals that the human body is supposed to require, that we would normally get from nature, not from a laboratory, right? That's the biggest deal here. Literally, they're telling us we need laboratories for our vitamins. Now vitamins? Have you guys seen Now Foods vitamins? Have you guys seen this place? Think of how many millions of people are eating these vitamins. Like, you guys aren't, obviously. Anybody who's seen my videos, just like a lot of people who see my videos, they're not eating pink salt. Why? Just like I was talking about the microgreens earlier, you guys, there's this dude on TikTok blowing up millions of views. He's selling tons of these microgreens. He's telling people to grow these plants under lights and eat them to avoid getting fake plants at the store. Dude, those microgreens are fake plants too. Those microgreens under fake lights, you don't want to eat something grown underneath lights. Man-made lights. You see what I'm saying here? So they're making microgreens out of fake-ass plants. And now they're hybrids of hybrids. They're sprouts of hybrids. They're literally just hybridizing hybrids and growing them under lights and eating them. Think about that. Just because you can grow a plant and consume it doesn't mean it's good for us. I mean, do you guys see where I'm saying? Am I crazy or what? For thinking that way? Do you see what I'm saying here? So the microgreens, guys, that's a big ass hoax. And there's millions of it being... Am I tripping? I see so many millions of people that are getting duped. Duped. Just like Mary Jane. Just like Mary Jane. I use Mary Jane. I use a very closer to earth vibe with it. My stuff, way different. You're talking hydro. Yes. Rachel, exactly. Hydroponics. I don't vibe with plants growing under fake ass lights. Not to consume. Maybe to look at. I don't care if you're growing a houseplant, but to just to assimilate into your body to make you what you are. Do you see what I'm saying? If it goes in your body, it makes you what you are physically. You know what I'm saying? And it does affect your spirit. It affects your everything. It affects your everything. Right, guys? It is kind of sad. Think of all the millions of people who was watching this guy's video. He's vibing him. He's saying he's walking through the grocery store. He did a great job. He did a better job of exposing the trash than me. Which lettuce do I eat, fam? Pretty much all of organic lettuces, other than iceberg or spinach. Otherwise, any organic lettuce, okay? This dude was walking through the supermarket, and he was straight exposing all these foods. We are what we eat. That's right. So he was like saying, "Oh, this is bad, that's bad," and then he was right, and I was like, "Damn, dude, this guy's killing it." And then he said, "However," he said, "come into my hut where I've got these microgreens. I'm growing them under fake lights, and we're eating them that are made from fake plants." That's not an answer. That's not an answer to the fake ass plants in the stores. What's the answer? Unfortunately, there's not a perfect answer. It is, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going closer to nature. When you got this going on, I'm going for the baby. That's why I eat cherry tomatoes. Do you see what I'm saying here? This is why, you know, this is why I can, and there's levels to it. With the plants, you guys, like the avocado, that one's super hybrid. And it's dirty. It's got a dirty vibe. The avocado, unfortunately, that one's supposed to be one of the most healthy plants. Dude, the Hass avocado, it's not that great for you like you would think. Why? Because it's so much different from nature. So, but like I said, is an avocado better than eating a Honeycrisp apple? Yes. Yes, it is. Do you see what I'm saying? Are they both man-altered, man-hybridized? Yes, they are. GMO, non-GMO, I don't care how you want to call it. They're severely altered by man. The Honeycrisp apple is nothing close to what nature created. Not even in the ballpark. Red Delicious apples, you know what I mean? The Red Delicious apples that the kids eat at school, they give them free at school. Those are freaking fake. They're sugar balls. And it's just like, that's fine. Like, it is what it is. Just know the truth. Yeah, if you can go with, but then try to find, right, with the tamarind, that's a good one, right? But going with the small crab apples, they taste gross. The small crab apples do. Heck yeah, they do. Compared to a big, juicy, red, crispy, Honeycrisp apple or something, or a Red Delicious. Pff, those things taste. Oh, you don't like the Red Delicious? Well, most people, they don't want the crab apple. You know what I mean? Because it just doesn't taste as good. Just like I talk about the seeds and the grapes and everything, guys, and the watermelons. We were all pissed off because we had to spit out these watermelon seeds when really you should just eat them, I guess. You know what I mean? And now they got rid of them. You see what I'm saying? Now they got rid of them. They teach the kids that the crab apples are toxic. See what I'm saying, guys? Can't find the seeded grapes. I've got a seeded grape plant that I'm gonna clone, that I'm gonna grow off of this year. I'm gonna grow. My neighbor has seedless grapes, real ones. You always ate the crab apples. They're way different, right? That's how they started more. That's what they looked like, man. They didn't even look like this apples. They had a different shape. I actually have pictures. I don't know if I'll be able to find that one. That one might be tough. Damn it. TikTok sucks. Hold on. Here you go. Even, bro, even the crab apple has changed, you guys. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, TikTok is a Chinese spy balloon. You know what? You know what? If there's a will, you're right about TikTok, fam. But they're all spying, dude. You know, the minute you guys realize the minute you fucking turn your phone on, that you agree to more terms just with your phone or any device to get on any media at all. You agree, pretty much you sign your life away, dude. Like, they can literally just get into your camera. They can do whatever the hell they want the whole entire time. It's not just TikTok. But does China do crazier stuff? Maybe. It's all the same clowns, dude. The elites. It's, you know what I mean. These fools. If they want to see you, they're gonna see you. They got satellites that can just watch you eating your dinner, if they want to. You know what I mean? So it's just like, at this point, I'm at full send. You know what I mean? The unelites, right? The deletes. The unelite. Yeah. They're anti-elite. They're not elite. Only in their minds are they elite. They're really just big bullies that tricked us with the power they had over us, which we never even fucking stood a chance at comparing. You know what I mean? When you start off the whole game, when you're in control, you're the elite. You're the elites. You have the control, the power, the design. You're the Rockefeller. You're the one designing school, designing prisons. You know what I mean? Designing the food system. Control the food, control the people. Right, guys? If they got your food, they can control you. They got you on the TV, the programming. They can watch you using your own Wi-Fi, right? They don't even need cameras. That's right. I heard about that one too. Well, they keep us more than 100 years back on technology. You guys know that. Like the military, they straight up tell us that. They say, oh yeah, we're 100 years more advanced than you assholes even have any idea of. And it's further than that. It goes way deeper than that. They've got free energy, guys. They've got free fuel. This earth produces so much energy. We don't need to be paying for this energy. Dude, we don't need to pay for this. This is a fucking hoax. You know what I'm saying? It's a grand illusion, they call it. The Great Delusion. It's a delusion. Right? We know this, right? This stuff's all just a hoax, man. See what I'm saying? You gotta see it for what it is. Kissinger said, control the people, control the food, control the people, right? That's right, guys. God bless you all, right? We gotta bless each other in this crazy world. We gotta watch each other. We gotta bless each other. Because if we try to go one on one, we're screwed. Or they got us going against us. What do I think about all the chemicals in the Ohio River? It was premeditated. Connects to a lot of the water supply. It's horrible, fam. That's why you gotta go spring water. Told my husband I don't want the electric car because they turn power off every other day. Yeah, it's tough, fam. You know what I mean? It's tough. Kelly, I appreciate you. The food shortages, polyvinyl chloride in the air. Now in the river, which goes to the Mississippi, which is poisoning the whole watering hole, right? And then it's like, and then it's like, that stuff's just going into the water plants. It's not like you're drinking it straight out of there. You know, it's going into a bunch more chemicals and stuff. So it's just freaking chemicals on chemicals out of chemicals. Like, that's all we are. You know what I mean? The movie White Noise, 2022. Yeah, they tell us all this in the media. You know what I mean? And they tell us all this stuff in our movies, in our shows, in all of that. You know what I mean? That's why I say, like, they have to tell us this stuff. That's a good question, Michelle. It sucks. It sucks. It's hard to find crab apples. That's why I get the next best thing. I actually get the Fuji apples from Trader Joe's organic. It's almost impossible to find the crab apples. But I always say, like, if you buy into one and it just tastes like pure sugar, like, I just won't even eat them. I won't even try. But the Fuji apples from Trader Joe's, they're from Rainier. They're a lot closer, man, to the crab apple. They really are. It's gonna kill everything. Yeah, probably will, man. You know what I mean? It's heavy, guys. You know what I mean? It's just the world's crazy, and it's just picking poisons right now. You know what I mean? It's picking poisons. You know, what do you want to expose yourself to? What risks do you want to take? It just sucks. It's tough. I just want to make sure people know, like, you know what I mean, like the main details of, like, you're spending hundreds of dollars on your vitamins. Well, they're fake. You know what I mean? Like, your vitamins are made of duck feathers. You're paying money for duck feathers, guys. You know what I'm saying? And then I straight up show you guys how these people these people gave me the runaround. Their vitamins, think about this. Their vitamins are so nuanced up that they confuse their own people. Think about that. This is what's happening in this email. This person says right here, I've already specified. You guys see this email with Now Foods? Watch it, look at it, share it with your friends before they try to remove it or something. Who knows? But what they said here, this was in the email chain. I was talking to them. Is this legible? It says right here, this representative is telling me how they already told me that their L-cysteine is made from fermentation on non-GMO corn. Well, we already talked about corn. You know what I'm saying? Corn's fake. So they're growing this crap on fake crap. Crab apples are beautiful, flowering tree. That's right. You get your crab apples hopefully from farmers markets or something, but they're also a seasonal fruit. You know what I mean? They're seasonal. So these guys, they're telling me no, this our vitamin is. They told me something different. I have the other email from the other representative telling me what it really is, and I said, "Are you 100% certain it doesn't come from duck feathers?" I'm asking you honest questions. Please practice some patience with your customer, I asked them. And then she replied to me and says, "We're looking into it." This is what they have to do for a vitamin? Guess what? If somebody contacted me about sea moss, I'd say, yeah, there's 92 minerals in it and it comes from the ocean. What do you need to know? Well, what's the paperwork on it? It's all right here. Okay, what else do you need? Nothing, I'm good. Okay. Or, hey, when you eat blueberries and raspberries, where's the vitamins? Well, where do they come from? Well, the blueberries, they're grown on nasty black mold, and then they turn them into duck feathers, and then they're blueberries. No, they're fucking blueberries. You know what I mean? You're getting vitamin C from blueberries. You know what I mean? People are like, what's a healthy vitamin C? If wild blueberries, right, Raven? What's a healthy vitamin C? Berries. What's a vitamin? What's a vitamin to take? Berries. You know what I mean? Sea moss. Well, how do I take a pill and then get everything? You don't. Stop expecting to pop a fucking pill. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get it, like, to supplement. Like, for the kids, like the high vitamins, I vibe with those. Because they do have some good stuff. But it's this much. If you're eating this much of something, you think that's enough. Concentrated, we concentrated these food. You can't concentrate real food, really. Like you can't take a crab apple or a wild blueberry and make it into a pill. You just got to eat them. You see what I'm saying, guys? And then rose hips are rose hips are man-made, fam. Rose hips are man-made. It's tough, man. They got the herbs. It sucks. Sebi went off on the rose hips, or the Yeah, dude, Sebi went off on the rose hips. He exposed them that they are hybrids, and they're selling. They push in a lot of these herbs too. That's where it gets really hard. So this one says, I thought to supplement. This is the trick. This is a trick to supplement with a pill to compensate for the poor diet that we have in a survival world where, like, let's say I can't even justify any time eating these vitamins that are made from chemicals are going to assimilate or really do any good to the body. I don't care if the chemical matches. Because if you make something on fake corn that's black mold, tell me how you could need that. Or vitamin D. I expose the vitamin D, man, over and over. Vitamin D is literally sheep's secretion. A lot of the lanolin, vitamin D, that you guys eat, that's, your vitamin D, it's like sheep's secretions. Did you know that? If you go to look this stuff up, it's mind-blowing. How come I'm the only one that I'm seeing talk about this stuff? I just don't get it, man. Like, so the big thing is vitamin D is rat poison. Yes. Exactly. Yes, I have information on that. The vitamin D3 is in fact being used as rat poison. Yes. Yes, Jig fam. Yes, see Facebook and TikTok, you guys. You guys both said it. Look. You guys both said it. And I rabbit holed that. You're right. You're right. It is used as rat poison. And guess what else happens to be rat poison? Fluoride is a byproduct of rat poison. Fluoride is. When they make rat poison, they use the fluoride to put in the water. I'm not joking you. It sounds whack. Sea Moss Organics Natures is great. Yes, Natalie, I have all their paperwork. They're certified from St. Lucia. You thought it was made from sheep's wool. Some of it is, and some of it's made from, it's used as rat poison. Let me see if I have it. Let me think. So, here is the one talking about the lanolin, guys, the vitamin D. What is vitamin D3? It raises the calcium in the blood. That's not a good thing, right? You know what I mean? The lanolin. So it's nasty sheep secretions, and then they go and do a bunch of stuff to it. Stop using the sunscreen. So they literally created a whole market of telling people to eat these fake ass vitamins to supplement for a fake diet that they tricked us into eating, and we're paying money into all this stuff. Do you guys see now? You guys see the rabbit holes? Keeping us sick, make the money. Keeping us spending our money. Those who are asking me about vitamin D, mushrooms, guys. I get mine from my mushrooms. And maybe I don't get enough because I'm not in the sun enough, that's for sure. But I'm not eating these fake ones, that's for sure. I'm trying to get my vitamin D from my food. And you'll get vitamin D from if you eat sun-grown foods, you will get vitamin D from them. One blade of grass can take on 100 quadrillion photons of light sun energy. Just a blade of grass. Why do you think the fucking herd of buffalo can eat grass and get all their vitamin D, get all the stuff they need just from eating grass, man? We're not buffaloes, but the idea is there. You see what I'm saying, guys? Dandelion is great. Dandelion is great. And the research that we, the taxpayers, send to not know information, right? You know, we're paying the FDA or whatever, you know what I mean? All our taxes going into all these clowns who are telling us what is supposed to be good for us, but yet we don't even know what the hell our stuff is made of, because they use these words, these code words, and they make us rabbit hole everything. You know what I mean? I've had to rabbit hole everything. Literally. I had to rabbit hole everything. Doctors would lose the licenses if they were telling the truth. They try to, but yeah. So if they weren't prescribing, they will, right, Raven? If they're not prescribing, they will lose their practice pretty much. Like these doctors, they have to be prescribing. If they don't, these places, they'll shut them down. You know that, right? You know that these pill companies, they keep these doctors, these practices. They keep these practices afloat. Twilight, you and Rachel are saying like the same thing on different platforms. Your husband had iritis, and they wanted to give him chemo medicine. Exactly. And then that's when it becomes serious, right, Rach? You know what I mean? Now it's no longer just, oh, remember when we were talking about that the other month or year ago when we were talking about how everything's leading to this place, this damn doctors? You know what I mean? And how and why? You know what I mean? Now it's hitting home. You know what I mean? Now it's like, no, this is serious. That's what happened for me. I wouldn't even be here talking if I didn't go through all this stuff I did. I would have just been just kept pounding down the toxins. That's what I was doing. You know what I mean? And I'm still not perfect, but I'm definitely not anywhere what I used to be. You guys said hell no, and it healed itself. You guys fast. You know what I mean? If I had anybody telling me to take any type of chemo, right, Fig, he got the corn on there. If I had anybody telling me that I had a problem, I would have just fasted on spring water and sea moss, straight up, nothing else. Not even fruits, not even really fruits. I mean, I love fruits. Don't get me wrong, but like even that can cause an effect. So it's like if you've got something that serious, man, fast, just fast all you can. You know what I mean? And don't just lay there. Try to be alive. Try to move around. But if I had the C word or anything, I'd be fasting 100%. You know what I mean? And I still need to be. You know what I mean? But I have a fast metabolism. It's hard for me to fast a lot. But I do. I still fast, even though I have lost a lot of the fat that I've needed to lose. But I don't lose muscle mass. That's the point. If you can fast and not lose your muscle mass, because your muscle mass is really what sustains you, right? What's the real ticket to longevity as a human avatar body? It's muscle. Why? Having fat and no muscle gets you nowhere. Having fat and no muscle gets you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because when you fast and you're just on fat, you're tapping. But the point is, I mean, how many people really know about these vitamins? How often and how long do I fast? Good question, man. I intermittent fast every day, but lately, I haven't been as good. I took a 2-day fast the other day. You know what I mean? So like, I just try to do it when I can. But then, like I said, I can burn fat very quick, and then, so it's just tough to fast. Most people can afford a little bit more on them than you know what I mean, to lose. So that makes it a lot easier. For me, it's like I'm trying to maintain a little bit. So I'm eating foods that are very easy to digest, foods that assimilate quickly in the body, foods that aren't going to totally blast my insulin. If I can go more on the plant side. Right, Gino? 90 days if you're real sick. I'd say so, Twilight. That's horrible to hear that. Yeah. Right. So with the fasting, guys, there's no perfect answer. You have to look at what do you got going on, what are you trying to accomplish. I always recommend, guys, check out Dr. Berg. Dr. Berg, he talks about he kind of goes on to some of the plants and stuff that I don't vibe with. But Dr. Berg he's great with explaining fasting. And he has a lot of benefit because he mostly eats really well, but he practices a lot. He's a master of fasting, and he's got a lot of discipline, and he is great to just listen to, man. His nature, just hearing him talk and stuff, Dr. Berg is very soothing, and he's very informative, and he's straight up with it. You guys like the truth? You guys like to, you know what I mean? Like he's straight up with it. Like he'll straight expose stuff. He'll straight up expose companies. If you guys haven't checked out Dr. Berg, you're missing a real treat. He's on YouTube. Dr. Berg. Yep, Dr. Eric Berg. He was actually a back doctor. But a lot like these other guys, they were doing something else and they found their calling in another way. Just like Dr. Joe Dispenza guys on the brain side. So I always say on the food side, if you're talking like YouTube doctors, the best of the best. We're talking Dr. Berg for fasting. We're talking Dr. Berg for helping you get off of the helping you into get into ketosis. Healthy keto. That's a great recommendation. You're also a vegan. That's what's up. I'm mostly vegan, I'd say. You know what I mean? I'm mostly. And then on the other side, and then obviously Dr. Sebi, of course. He's my favorite. But then you've got your on the other side, on the mind side, Dr. Joe Dispenza. Dr. Joe Dispenza, he was also a chiropractor. That man, if you guys have ever heard of him, he changed my life. Twilight, you have a good night. You guys on Facebook, I appreciate you. I know you guys always sign off. You guys, TikTok's like my Twilight people. You know what I mean? But I'm talking Dr. Berg with some Dr. With Dr. Joe Dispenza guys. If you're trying to educate, those two people help me out a lot, man. Like mentally and my physical. I'm gonna call it a night though, you guys. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys. I always try to get on a little earlier. I know that hurts me too when I get on late. You guys are, it's a lot late. It's a lot later for everybody. I know you guys on Facebook are probably all in later time zones than me. Pretty much everybody always has later time zones than me. So again, you guys can jam on my link tree in my bio on Facebook on my About tab. You guys can get on my link tree, and there's other social media. I try to upload my live videos. You know what I mean? I try to upload good. I try to upload. I've got different, platforms, and then we got the Telegram. You know what I mean? Where we talk together on the Telegram. You guys are welcome. Fig, appreciate you. Love you too, Rachel. Appreciate you. This one says they're in Australia. Take care, you guys. Thanks for jamming with me, letting me talk, letting me get some stuff off my chest about the Matrix that I see all the time. It drives me crazy, And then I'll be back on here some more. I need to make some videos. Again, I'm slacking on my videos, so I need to make some. So you guys have a good night. I appreciate you, TikTok. You guys, I'll see you guys soon. See you soon. Yep. Later, guys.